Whoa, this is the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I thought I'd give you a garden update. It is end of June, almost July. I made some videos earlier in the season. I was getting slammed by earwigs. I mean, earwigs were eating everything. I've gotten the infestation reduced to pretty minor. So a lot of my stuff's coming back. So I thought I'd give you a tour of what I got going on and what I'm fired up about. All right, we're gonna start here with this flowering plant. This is its second year with us. This thing, I couldn't get any blooms on earlier in the year due to the earwigs, but as you can see, it's doing quite well right now, and it is super happy and full of flower. That's about the only kind of flower we got going on here. And then I'm really pumped on my mints coming back. I love the mint. Mint gets me super excited. This is just your regular mint, but as you can see, it's starting to make a comeback too. And then we come over to here, and this is the lemon thyme. And as you can see, there's little flowers coming in right there. I mean, that's the scale of the flowers. So I got some flowers coming in. And this right here is my favorite plant of all my plants. It is a natural clover. I started it out when it was like that from one of the flower beds or plant. I think it was with the carrots. And God, I think I've had it almost 3 years now. My third summer with it, and it's doing quite well. And this one started with seeds from this one, so I think that's kind of rad. And then we come over here, and this is my chocolate mint. I wish you could smell this. It smells like mint and chocolate. It is the chocolate mint, and this got hammered. I've had this one for a couple years now, so I'm super stoked to see it making a full comeback. Eventually these will start growing out of the pot. And then I've got some bee balm. I don't quite know what I'm supposed to do with that, but it sounded cool when I got it. And this is cilantro, which has been reseeding itself. So all of this cilantro came from seeds last year that dried up and redid it again. So I think that's exciting. I like stuff like that. And then we come over to here, and this is my Italian oregano, and it's getting ready to seed. It's flowering right now, and eventually it'll seed. This one keeps rejuvenating itself. And then we come around the back. This is the back. Not pretty, but whatever. And then we round the corner, and we do have some life. So this is what I'm most fired up about, is this bed of, I have 3 different kinds of strawberries going on in here, and this is the second year with them, and it took some time. Like I said, I got hammered again with the earwigs, but the strawberries are doing the best. But what I had to do was I had to get in there, and I had to just start pruning all the dead stuff and making sure there was no space for the earwigs to exist in the mounds. And I had to kill earwigs, hand-to-hand combat with the earwigs in this bed here. But let me tell you, dude, feeding Al fresh strawberries is the best. These 2 little tomato plants I've got going on in the center of this, they're pretty yummy. And then we come over here, and this is right here is lemon. I got 2 lemon cucumbers going on, and if you've never tried lemon cucumbers, they're the best cucumbers I've ever had. They look like they're perfectly round, and they're yellow, and they are so good. And right there is a standard cucumber, and I've already gotten a couple cucumbers off of that. If you can see, there's a couple cucumbers getting ready to come in. And then right here I've got a these are honeydews and cantaloupes. I don't know which one's which, but we got that going on, and they're taking off. So that's kind of cool. Like, this box here is just going to become a big green box. And then I do have, the only place I could get carrots to grow is probably the worst place for them to grow. So I got some carrots going there. And this is a two like dwarfed out stunted cucumbers. I don't know why they're so stunted, but they are. Though I've pulled a couple. There's a cucumber getting ready to be harvested right there. Oh yeah, dude, that's a good looking cucumber, but they're not very big. And this, I've discovered that the earwigs will not eat these, and it's green beans. This green bean's was doing pretty good, but it looks like it might be done giving me beans. I don't see any more flowers, which would be a bummer, but I got a lot of green beans off these too. So I did so good with the green beans, I started a whole nother, that whole box is gonna be green beans, and I'm getting fired up on that. And here's this. This is, I don't know if you can see it, but let me pull back a bit. That is 2 tomato plants, and they're going rictoroids. And you can see here some tomatoes that's sort of not a full red tomato, sort of a brick red tomato. They're pretty good. And then these little gems in here, the little teeny tomatoes. That gives you a reference to my finger. Owl absolutely loves these tomatoes. Look at that, we got a bunch of them coming in. So I'm doing really good with my tomatoes. And then I got some broccoli. I have never had much luck with broccoli, but these are coming along. But usually it flowers before it develops a nice head. But we'll see. And then I'm doing corn for the first time, because it's really hard to get non-GMO corn. So I started with non-GMO seeds. We'll see if I actually get corn. I've never tried it before. And then down in the corn, I was reading about how the Pilgrims grew their corn, and they would grow their creeping things. So I believe these are cantaloupe plants down in there. So I don't know, trying to maximize space. And then there's some tomato plant. I don't know, it's not doing that well, but it kind of sits here by itself and gets hot. And then my beans my snow peas never really caught on, but this seems to be like a little bit of late growth. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna see where those go and kind of go from there. And then I've got some sunflowers. I'm doing sunflowers here, and nothing seems to be eating those. And then these onions, I don't quite understand onions, but they're doing their thing. And then this is, I believe I don't know what that is. It's either a cucumber or a cantaloupe. I'm not really sure, but I transplanted it from the big box over there because it was, and I tried to get some carrots going in here. They just wouldn't catch. So I think I'm gonna grow more beans. It seems like beans are my best, and this is all gonna be beans pretty soon. And then I've got some more onions, but like I said, I don't quite understand the onions. And this has been asparagus, but the asparagus grows weird. It comes up one by one, so I haven't actually gotten a piece before it just goes haywire and turns into that. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. But look, here comes there's a piece of asparagus coming. So I guess one piece of asparagus at a time. I don't know, it's just taking up space. There's one right there. And yeah, that's what's going on back here with the garden. We're doing okay.